how to set up your actual podcast here. I'm just trying to make sure that the camera is set up right here. All right. So basically, this video is in regards to how to set up your podcast channel. So let's go ahead and open up the browser here. Therefore, I'll give you some information here of what you would need to do. So if you're trying to do something on a budget, this is going to be the best microphones to get started with. The AT 2005 USB here. Excuse me. I do own these. I actually own this particular mic here as well. I sent you a message. I think I sent you the link as to what it looks like. So here it is right here in all its glory. You can see it's roughly about 80 bucks in tax. It's under $100, between 80 and $100. This is all what comes with it. So this is what the mic looks like. There's a little switch here you can kind of see in detail. And then this is what it looks like on the bottom, which is pretty cool. These are the three-prong XLR, and this is a USB here. This is a volume switch, and this is a headset you can jack in on the headset here. 3¼ inch, for the headset. And right here is the accessories that it comes with it. So you have the XLR cables. This is what they look like. See the 3-prong right here? You have your USB, and you also have this little attachment right here that goes to this particular stand. So since you're only doing solo, this is pretty much all you really need here, because this will just plug right into the computer. Also, what you can do, let's go ahead and pull up another device here. Just go to eBay. You're looking for a digital interface, audio interface. So the one that I use is the Zoom H4N. All right, I think it's a Zoom. It's supposed to be not Zoom, but Zoom. There it is. Oh, this is not bad. I got mine for 60, but 80 bucks. This is not bad. So this is what it looks like right here. If you're going to do a podcast and you don't want to really, deal with the editing on a computer, actually, this is a really, really great device. This is exactly the same one that I have. This one does stereo, it does 4-channel, and then the multi-track. So you can simultaneously record up to four tracks on a multi-track. 4-track and then a multi-track, which is multiple tracks. And this is basically what it is. I think I described the one for a 4-track, but it's all good. This is what it looks like on the side. It's a plug into a computer as well. See the USB here on the side, right here. So see the USB. Takes a microphone head jack, your volume switch, and the power button hold. This is what it looks like in the back. You can screw a tripod mount in the back and, basically put it on a tripod. And then what's nice about it, there's a microphones right here as well. So these are the microphones and stuff like that. So this is 80 bucks on eBay. So as a nice introductory, I don't know why they don't show the bottom of it, because under the bottom here, it's kind of strange. I think there may be more. Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, should be some more photos here. It's kind of strange that they don't show the bottom of it. That's the most important part. It looks like it comes with a case too, a little plastic carrying case. But you see right down here, it says 1 and 2 down below here on this picture here. So 1 and 2 down below. Underneath this device right here, you can plug in an XLR cable or a 1/4 inch jack. So this is nice. You can plug your microphone right in here, with the XLR cables, and then back into your microphone. And this is where you're going to get your real clean audio. So this right here, look like they're giving you a 2 GB SD card automatically. I believe this goes up to, I think it's 16 or 32 gigabytes. So 32, it should be about 30 hours of talk time on this thing if you got a 32 gigabyte. So it roughly is about 30 hours, I believe. So yeah, so this is what you're gonna need as well. So you're gonna need something like this. I think you said you have a USB mic, so that's cool. If you want to go and step your game up a little bit better, I'm going to recommend getting a cardioid dynamic microphone. This is the one when you're talking, the background is it doesn't pick up everything. Most cardioid mics, they pick up everything. Whatever it hears is going to pick up. The dynamic microphones, not so much. It actually kind of the background noise is kind of not muted, but it's like not as pronounced as the person that's talking. So that's really the difference between a cardioid mic and a dynamic mic. So, and then and then with extra, you get the actual foam cover here as well. So this is the foam ball or the windscreen. So you know what this is good for people that explosives for peas and especially for peas and stuff, So it help minimize that. So these are the two that I'm gonna recommend right now. That'll get you set up at least for the hardware. Since you already have a microphone coming, you can use this bad boy right here. And I love this device. I have the same exact one. Some of the newer ones, they can record up to 6. But right now, this will suffice for you, man. It's just you by yourself. Also, we already talked about SoundCloud as well. So, you know, this is one that actually is a host. They have several hosts. Um, all right. So let's go ahead and do this here. All we're gonna do is just go ahead and type in podcast. So let's do podcast host. So podcast host. So some of them that's offering free podcast hosting get started for free. This is Podbean. I heard of Podbean before. So like SoundCloud, many of these just basically host your podcast show. Yeah, that's all it does. It's just pretty much host. And then there's Buzzsprout is who I use. And you have some others that's out here as well too, but that's all it is really is. It's just hosting your podcast. Let's take a look at it here. So we talked about those are the basics with the microphone, and then we have this device here, a digital multi-track recorder. This is a very versatile device. I love this device. This along with this, and then you also have something similar to this here for your USB microphone. But this is the one right here, which is still a beast. This is still a very, very good quality sounding mic on the budget. I don't know about what you're getting, but yeah, right here, this is something that you want to look into. I'm trying to think here. So we talked about the hardware, the hosting, and we also talked about the software. For the Android, as far as the software, you would just need to copy, because right now everything is going to be recorded. And let's go ahead and show you what it looks like, a SD card. I'm just going to put that in there anyway. You don't necessarily have to be really computer tech savvy. You have SD cards and then you have micro SD cards. So this is something what an SD card looks like right here. Let me see if I can find something. Okay, here it is. So this is this is what you're gonna need. Now, if you buy that one, they're gonna give you 2 gigabytes already. But if you ever want to step your game up, you can get this at Best Buy, any Micro Center, any computer store, and you can buy this particular device. I prefer ScanDisk; they're very reputable. For 32 gigabytes, is only $13. So with this will plug in. So this device right here will actually plug into. Remember the digital multi-track recorder I was talking about? It plugs in right on the side of the unit. Let me see it. I think they got the other side to it right here. Yeah, right here. See this door right here? You just open that door and then pop that card in there. Yep, this is what it looks like. So I think this is pretty much it. So yeah, these are the things you're gonna need to have, and you're gonna need to learn how to do the pre-recorded sounds and stuff like that. This is gonna take a little bit of some doing. Here's my best friend too. One of the things that I like to outsource stuff that I don't know about. Yeah, this is basically where I would go right here is Fiverr. And, you can look for, hire some higher hands. And basically, this is what I did to get my intro music and stuff like that. You can also just type in right up here for graphic design work if you're looking for graphic work, because you're going to need some artwork as well, too, in order to get your podcast up and running. So therefore, you have it, my friend. So anybody that's listening, I thank you for listening. Just kind of giving out some basic information of stuff that you're going to need to have in order to start your podcast show. Anybody can do it. It just takes a little bit of information here in regards to some equipment. So this is about some of the basic that you can find. This device is not bad for $84. This is a steal of a deal because these recorders are a lot more. If you ever look where to price them, though, they can actually cost this device is like about $200 and some odd dollars, though. I got it for $60, but this works very, very well. And it's portable too, because you could take this in your car. You can podcast in your car. It's very versatile. You don't need a computer. All you got to do is just have this device and have a microphone attached in the bottom of it, and you can see that here. And there it is right here. You can just plug in the XLR cables down there below, or their 1/4-inch connector for the microphones, and there you are. You got the record button. You can play back, forward, rewind, and this is the mic inputs 1 and 2. You can separately record on each track right here. Then you got a nice little screen here as well, a little LED screen, or I should say LED, just a nice little luminant display screen right here. You got stereo, 4-track, and multi-track right here. It lets you know which modes that you are in. You can change these particular modes, and then there's the microphones at the top. So this is what you want. You can change these things too. These things turn. Right now, this is at 120 degrees. I believe it's 90 degrees, and I forget what the other one is, but you can adjust these particular. This is actually a microphone right here. So yeah, this is something that you want to definitely look at here, get into, because you can see these things cost a little bit more. You can see the price. Here's one here for $76. So wow, they got one here that they taking a bid for like $50 here. I'm sure they'll be willing to make an offer though too. I bought stuff off of eBay, and they were able to make an offer. You know, so this is something that you want to look into, check out. I thank you for listening. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.